Good morning, everybody. In today's class, we are going to have the next scene, that is scene number 3. But before starting the scene, I request to all the students to please take out your book, page number 36. So here on 36 page number, Act 1, scene 3 is given. In this scene, Shylock, the Jewish moneylender, is introduced. Here, he is the most powerful dramatic figure in the play. Shylock's hatred for Antonio intensifies the drama. Having been ridiculed by Antonio for many years, he does not want to lend money to his friend Bassanio. But for seeing an opportunity to take his revenge on Antonio, he agrees to give the loan on a bond which would allow Shylock to cut off a pound of Antonio's flesh. Okay, if he fails to repay the loan in time. So here in this scene, we found the introduction, means Shakespeare has presented Shylock the very first time here in this scene in Act 1, Scene 3. So Shylock, who is Shylock? Shylock is a Jewish money lender. Okay, I have already explained to you about Shylock. So he is a Jewish money lender. So here we find that how much he had hatred to Antonio. Okay, not only Shylock, but not only Antonio, but also somewhere Shylock also get the ridiculed by Antonio. Okay, for many years. So now here in this time he thought that this is the opportunity to grip Antonio in my hand, and I can take my revenge if he will not able to repay my money. Okay, I will take one pound of flesh from where of his from his body, from where I want. So in this way I somewhere anyhow manage my revenge. What the things, what the wrong thing, the sufferings has been done by Antonio to Shylock. Clear? So that is overall thing that we are going to have. Now let us go to the text. To the lines. Scene 3, Venice, a public place. Enter Bassanio and Shylock. So there is a public. This is the public place of Venice. Here we find two characters, and Shylock and Bassanio. Shylock, 3,000 ducat. Bassanio, yes sir, for 3 months. Shylock, for 3 months. Well, Bassanio, for which I told you Antonio shall be bound. Shylock, Antonio shall bound. Well, Bassanio, may you have state, will you pleasure me, shall I know your answer? So the very first lines are saying that Shylock says 3,000 ducats. What is ducats? See here written ducats are Venetian gold coins. So he needs 3,000 ducats. So he told, okay, you need this much money. For how many months? He told 3 months. Okay. Who will be the guarantor of my money? Shylock asked. Then he told that Bassanio will be a guarantor. He told he told Antonio will be the guarantor. Shylock told Antonio, Antonio shall know. On listening the name of Antonio, he somewhere planning, he starts planning some mischievous thing in his mind. So again Bassanio told, so page number 37 come, he told that, so are you ready to give the loan? Please make me sure. So shall I know your answer? Shylock again told 3,000 ducats for 3 months, and Antonio like this much expression he was giving to Bassanio. So Bassanio, what is your answer, sir? Shylock, Antonio is a good man. Bassanio told, have you have any impetuation on the contrary? Have you heard any other things, any wrong thing, any allegation against Antonio? Shylock, oh, no. My meaning is saying is that he is a good man to have you understand me, that he is sufficient. He told that if I am saying that, if my means is to say that he is a man, he is sufficient enough to pay my money, so he can be a good guarantor, so that he can pay my money on time. Clear? Yet his means are in supposition. He has an ROC bound to Tripolis and the two Indies. I understand. Moreover, upon the Rialto, he has a third at Mexico, a fourth for England. So he's saying that, he is a ship, he is merchandise. He's somewhere stage all over the world. His first ship is somewhere going where? Tripolis. Another one was Indies, and the third was Mexico, and the fourth was in England. And the other ventures he had is squandered abroad. He told that all his merchandise ship, his merchant ship is somewhere going in all over the world. Okay, but ships are but boats, and sailors are men, and sailors but men. There will land rats and water lands, water thieves and land thieves, I mean pirates. He says that I have a doubt. Maybe his fortune is at the risk. Okay, because his ships are somewhere all over the world, and there are pirates. Pirates is what means the sea robbers, and see, pirates are the sea robbers, and what is the land rat? Land rat are the land robbers. So here talking to that, if any sea robbers will come and they will done any danger with the things, with the goods, so what he had. So in that condition what would be? And ships are ships only, no, ships are ships, that is ships are wood, that is made by wood, it can be harmed by anything. And the pilots are of men, all the pilots are, they are only of course men, and human can make mistakes. So in that condition there is a risk, there is a risk of my money. So what would be in this condition? See, I am in pirates, and then there is a peril of water, winds and rocks. There is danger in water. Why? Because maybe in wind, in sea, there can be a tempest, a great wind, and then after it, his ships can be wrecked with or collapse with any rock, any big rock, that is Iceland or island. Clear? So in that condition, the man is not withstanding sufficient 3,000 ducats. I think I may take his his bond. So in this condition, the man will be not able to pay my money. So in that condition, what would be? So that is why I am thinking and rethinking that what should I give the money, my money to you. Bassanio, be assured you may. Okay, you can make me assured. Shylock says, I will assured I may, and that I may be assured. I will be think. May I speak with Antonio? So he told that what I assure to you. First let me assure myself, and for making myself assure, I just want to talk to Antonio. Now turn to the page number 38. See, the line says, Bassanio, if it please you to dine with us. So he was ready. He told that it's okay, it is a very good thing. You come and have dinner with us. So that will, on the time you can talk to Antonio. Very good lines by Shylock says. Yet, yes, to smell pork, to smell pork, to eat of the habitation which your prophet the Nazarites conjured the devil into. I will buy with you, sell with you, talk with you, walk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pay with you. What news on the reality? Who is he comes here? You know, pork. See, the word pork is somewhere. What is pork? Pork is pig's meat. Okay, pig's meat. The god Nazareth, according to Shylock, you know, the god Nazareth, who is Jesus Christ. Once what happened? He healed a madman by ordering the devils that possessed him to leave the madman and enter the devils into the herd of pigs. So in that way, all Christians are having that types of pork. Okay, but it is not allowed to eat any Jews. So he told that it is somewhere allowed to you because your Jesus Christ had just entered the devils into a head of pigs. So that is why you people are eating these types of pigs, but it is not allowed in my religion. So I cannot eat that thing. I can I can buy with you, I can talk with you, work with you, and then after I can sell with you, but I cannot eat, drink, and pray with you. And in between they both are talking. One person was coming from there, so he asking that who is the person who comes here. And that time Antonio came. Bassanio, this is Signor Antonio. He already know Antonio because they have met already. A Shylock aside. Okay, see, aside. What is aside? Aside is here I have written. Aside is a dramatic device. Okay, a dramatic device in which a character speaks. It is not, and it is heard by the audience, but supposedly not heard by the other characters. What is aside? So it is a dramatic device in which a character speaks something what he is thinking in his mind. Okay, the speech was supposed to be heard by the audience, but not the speaker, but not the other character present on the stage. Okay, It is somewhere shorter than soliloquy. What is soliloquy? So soliloquy is also a type of dramatic device. It is also a dramatic device. There is a little difference between soliloquy and aside. They both are used for a single character. In soliloquy, that will be longer speech by the character, and it is somewhere shorter than a soliloquy. So in this soliloquy, the speech that is in which a speaker speaks himself. Okay, with the help of soliloquy, the audience try to know that what the man is thinking. So in soliloquy, he is alone and he is talking to himself. He is revealing his thought to himself. And what about the aside? Whatever speech is given by the speaker is given by the character, that is somewhere heard by the audience. Okay, but not the other characters presented at the stage. So in a very good lines we are going to talking about that is told by Antonio. Shiloh. He says, when he see Antonio, he said that how like a fawning publican he looks. He told that fawning is flatter a publican to tax collector. So he's saying that, see that this Christian, he is looking like a fawning publicans. I hate him for he is a Christian, but more for that more that in low simplicity he lends money grades and bring down the rate of interest. Here with us in Venice, he told that I hate him. Why? Because he is a Christian. I hate him more. Why? Because he made, he is a businessman. Shylock is what? Shylock is a money lender. So giving and lending money is the business of Shylock. So if anybody who is going to throw water on business of anybody, it obviously the person who is starting hatred to that person. So that is why he hates him more than that he is a Christian. So what he did actually Antonio also that type of businessman, but he does not take interest on the money. Okay. What about Shylock? Shylock takes more interest. What about the total sum of that? So that is why he think that why he just made free the interest as well as he makes lower the rates of that. So that is why I hate him more. If I can catch him once upon the hip, okay, if he will come once upon my grip, if I will take an opportunity to just catch him once in my grip, I will feed fat the ancient grudge I bear him. I will take my revenge from the longer time I have been suffering from. The Jews have been suffering from the Christians. Okay, so I will take revenge on that. Okay, ancient grudge, the anger, the problems, the condition that they had been suffering for a longer time. He hates our sacred nation. Antonio hates our sacred nation. So that suffering, that hatred, and he raised even there where merchants most do congregates on me, my bargains and my well worth theft. Okay, he abuses me, he kick me, he abuses me where? At Rialto. Okay, Rialto is a spot where all the Messenians stock exchange, where the merchants met for transaction of a business. So at that place he started saying some mischievous thing about me. He is talking about my business, about my interest, about my rate of interest and all, about my profits, my advantages. What is the need of talking this thing to Antonio? But he does all these things against me. So if I will get a chance to catch him up, I will. Now the next page, which he calls interest, cursed by my tribe if I will forget him. He says that whatever condition was we had been suffering from, if I will forgive him, so that will be cursed from my tribe on me. So I should not leave this chance. Bassanio, Shylock, do you hear me? Actually, he is somewhere away in his thought. Okay, so he is thinking these things. So that is why Shylock, Bassanio asked, do you hear me? What you are thinking? Shylock, I am debating of my present store, and by the near guess of my memory, I cannot instantly raise up the gross of full 3,000 ducats. For what of stubble a wealthy herbie of my tribe will furnish me. He says that, Bassanio, I am calculating that how much total amount I have at my home. So I cannot instantly raise up the gross. The gross means the total amount you are asking, the 3000 ducats. So that time I cannot instantly give to you. For my supply, I can take a help of another trooper of my caste, my tribe. So he can supply me all the means whatever the rest of portion I left, the money I left, I have left. I can supply for any mother money lender of my tribe. Okay, but so after how many months do you desire? Again is asking, again and again we see that that types of sign of emphasis is asking to Bassanio and Antonio. Okay, he just turned to Antonio and says that rest you fair good signal. You worship what the last man in our mouth. So you can say something on this particular thing. What the talkings and conversation is going on, because he is a respected man. Antonio is a respected man. So somewhere he just wanted to take Antonio as a guarantor. Okay. So what Antonio says, see, Shylock, no, he is a rich person, so he is somewhere in that power and said that, oh, Shylock, always I neither lend nor borrow, by taking nor by giving of excess, yet to supply the ripe wants of my friend. I will break a custom to Bassanio, is he yet possessed how much ye would. So he says that, oh, Shylock, this is my role that I neither lend money nor borrow money, but I have to break my rule, my custom, because of my friend. He is in great need. So that is why I am breaking my custom, my rule, not for me, but for my friend. He turned to Bassanio and told that, he know what you are talking about, the ducats and the total amount, and for how much time. Shylock then told, see that when Antonio raised, somewhere Shylock comes down. Oh yeah, for 3,000 decades. Antonio, and for three months. Okay, 3,000 decades for 3 months. Shylock, I had forgot. 3 months. You told me so. Well then, you are born and let me see. But I hear. Okay, then I will see that I have to give or not. But I heard what I heard. I heard that methought you said you neither lend or borrow upon your advantage. He said that, but you just now told to me you neither lend money nor borrow money, but also for your business, for your task, for your help, means you, for your need you come to me and asking for your advantage, for your work. Antonio, I do never use it, means I never take interest on money. So that is why he says, Shylock says, they are talking about interest. Okay, so according to Shylock, taking interest is not bad, but Antonio is not ready to take any types of interest. So that is why there is a clash between two money lenders. Okay, now Shylock is going to give a big biblical story, and then after biblical concept. See what he says. He says, when Jacob grazed his uncle Laban's sheep, this Jacob from our holy Abraham was, as his wife another wrought in his behalf, the third possessor, he was the third, Antonio. For what of him he did take interest? Shylock, no, not take interest, not. As you would say, directly interest make what Jacob did. When Laban has himself compromised that all the younglings were with sticked and piped should fall as Jacob's hire. This was the way to thrive, and he was blessed, and thrive is blessing if man still is not. So it's very good biblical concept is given by Shylock. He says that when Jacob graced his uncle Laban, okay, when Jacob can take an interest, why not I can take an interest? For understanding these things, you have to somewhere come to this point. What I want to tell you, here the reference is given of third possessor. Okay, given of the third possessor. So here is a biblical concept we are going to have by Shylock. Okay, Shylock just wanted to say a biblical concept was that Father Abraham was the founder of Jewish community. Clear? His wife Sarah. So Father Abraham and Sarah both are husband and wife. They are the founder of Jewish community. So he's taking reference from there and then saying that Sarah and Abraham had two sons. First is Isaac and another one was Laban. Okay, Isaac and Laban. So Isaac marries with Rebekah. So he becomes wife of Isaac. Now Isaac and Rebekah had two sons. First is Esau, another was Jacob. So he was elder and he is younger. So Esau and Jacob, they were two sons of Isaac and Rebekah. Clear? Okay, Esau is somewhere human lover. He was very kind person and somewhere lovable to his father Isaac. Okay, he is lovable to his father Isaac. What about Jacob? So Jacob is a cunning type of person from the starting, and he was very lovable to his mother Rebekah. Okay, that concept is clear. What happened after that? Once what happened at the time of the death of Isaac. Okay, he expresses his great desire to his elder son Esau, and he told that I want to take and eat flesh of a lamb. So you can go bring it and then cook it for me. So he went. At the meanwhile, Rebecca was listening all the things, and as she was very trick, she plays a trick. Okay, she knew that there's a head nearby her house, so she told to his son Jacob to bring it at home, and then offers the meal to his father. Okay, actually, Isaac was a blind person, so how he recognized his son. So he used to recognize his son with the voice of Esau, and as well as the long hair of the hair of his hand. You know, the hair of Esau's are somewhere quite large. So these things, with the help of this thing, he can recognize his son. So these things was known by Rebecca. Okay. So what he does, when he brings the flesh of lamb, he gets it, cooks it, and he get pasted the hair of lamb on the hands of Jacob, and then he told to his son to go and offer the meal to his father. And do not talk more, because you have to talk less, and if you can try to have the voice of your brother, you can, but try to talk less. So what she was instructed, according to that instruction, Jacob did the same. Okay, he went to his father and offers the meal. After having the good meal, he was completely satisfied. His father Isaac was completely satisfied, and he declared that, "Oh my son, from today onward, whatever I possess is yours." Okay, so he declared, after having a completely satisfactory of that meal, that whatever I possess from today, that will be yours. Okay, all the things that when came to know by Esau, he just tries to console his father Isaac, but it was too late to tell the truth, and Isaac was died. After that, we find that how Jacob is somewhere become the third possessor, because now see, the first possessor was father Abraham. Okay, the second was Isaac. So see, first was Abraham, second was Isaac, and according to the third one should be Esau. Okay, third one should be Esau, but the cunning plan of his wife Rebecca, his mother Rebecca. Now Jacob became the third possessor. Okay, so that was all over the trick. So in this way, Jacob did not cheat his brother, not only cheat his brother but also his father. Okay, Jacob does not stop here. He does not stop here. Even he just cheated his uncle. You know, this Laban is the uncle of Jacob. So he also cheats his uncle Laban. What had happened? You know, his uncle Laban, who once come to Jacob to have a proposal that you have to take care all my ships, the herd of my ships, you have to look after that. And on contrary of that, all the newborn ships, all the newborn baby who will be born with the spotted and with the strips, that will be yours. So that was the proposal. So you know, he made a trick. What he made? That he made a trick. That the trick was that he keeps all the ships. Okay, he keeps all the ships under a shade like this. Okay, under a shade like spotted and striped types of shape. So actually it is believed in India that if a pregnant lady have a company of such types of things, so the newborn baby will be means that will be influenced by the condition or the people or the fruit that the lady will have. So according to that concept, he just applied the same rule here also. He keeps all the ships under this shed that was this spotted and stripped, and it actually works. You know, the plan actually works. All the newborn baby, they were born, actually they were either spotted or stripped. So in that case, all the newborn baby were now, the owner of these babies babies were Jacob only. So in this way he cheated his uncle. So he has taken interest. So overall concept was told by Shylock to Antonio. So when Jacob can ready to take interest, why not we? Why not us? Right? So after hearing all the things what he told, see that Antonio told this was a venture, sir, that Jacob sought for, and a thing this is not power to bring to pass, but sought the fashion with the hand of heaven. Was this interest to make interest good, or is your gold or silver ifs and debts? You know, ifs and that multiplication, that high rate that he is talking about. So he's saying that okay, Jacob was as able to do the interest by his cunning, but you know these things are based on Bible, no? So that is in the hand of God. God wants to do these things, so that things has been happened. You tell about your interest. Don't talk about these things. You tell, now you are talking about these highly things. You tell about your interest. Shylock, I cannot tell. I make it breed at fast, but note me, Sigra. He told her, I cannot going to tell directly my interest. You note me what I am going to say. Antonio, mark you this Bassanio. This the devil can cite scripture for his purpose, and evil soul producing holy witness is like a villain with a smile cheeks, a goodly apple rotten at the heart. Or what a goodly outside falsehood had. He said to Bassanio, you know Bassanio, the man who is looking means whose appearance is somewhere good, okay, but his heart is somewhere rotten from inside. This man is somewhere villain from inside. Some villainous plan is somewhere planning in his mind. So don't think whatever he is giving, he's this much story he is saying to us, that is based on some interest of him. Without any interest, he cannot do anything for others. So these two were somewhere thinking about this thing, talking about this thing. So he is somewhere good by his appearance, but not good in his heart. Shylock, because he's just now going to reveal himself. No, it's taking time. So that suspension, that doubt creates a suspension. Due to that, they both are saying like this. Okay, Shylock again saying 3,000 ducats. It is a good round sum. What should be a round sum of that? For 3 months, for 3 months from 12, then let me check the rate. Okay, what should be the rate? Let me. He is calculating and showing off his nature to them. Antonio, well, Shylock, shall we be belonging to you? He told that, okay, you tell me now that are you ready to give the loan to us? Shylock, see, a very good thing that we are going to have by Shylock. See, Signor Antonio, many a time and often in the reality, I have you have rated me about my money and officials. Still have I borne it with a patient struggle. He's saying that, you know, Antonio, many a time and often at your Rialto, you have rated me, means you have abused me, you have scolded me among the merchants, and you have, you know, that you have taken talking something bad about my the process in which I'm giving money to somebody or taking interest. So you have somewhere cursed and somewhere abused to me among the merchants. You have not stopped here. What did you do? For after having all this, I somewhere bear your things patiently, as you are asking money to me. After having this condemnation, I am just bearing your plea, your request, at you both are going to say me, and you are saying for a long time. For sufferance is the badge of all our tribe. Okay, for suffering, we have been suffering from a longer time, so this is the patience in our tribe. We can suffer. That is a characteristic of, what is the suffering of badge? That is a characteristic, a quality that we have in our tribe. You call me misbeliever, cut through dog. Okay, cut through dog. Very bad things was done by Antonio with the Shylock. So that is why he was very angry with him. So what he told, that you told me that I am cut through dog. I am what? I am murderers. I am merciless. So all the things was done by you, but mercilessly, but patiently I am hearing you. And also what you did? You did not stop here. You spit upon my Jewish garment, and what loose clothes we had, on which you have spit. Okay. And for all of you of what is mine, then well it is now appears to the need of you. And after having this thing, you are asking your need to me. How types of man you are. Go to then and come to me, and you say, Shylock, would you have money? You are saying so. After having this much condition, you are saying that would you give me money? That did void you rehem upon my beard. You not only spit my garment, my Jewish garment, but also spit on my face, on my beard, and foot me as sperm a stranger curse. Cur means the dog, stray dog. Okay, so and foot me, you kick me. A person who kicks a dog, a person who can kicks a dog like a dog, you kick me. Okay. Over your threshold, money is your. And then after you are saying that you just want to help for money. What should I say? What should I say to you? Should I not say hath a dog money? Okay, so he's saying that, okay, Shylock, what are you thinking? Okay, Anthony, what are you thinking? If all the things that has done by you with me, so shall I not say that hath a dog money? So how a dog should pay money to you? Is it possible that a dog should pay money to a man? Because I am a beast according to you. Okay, a cur can lend. How a dog? Cur is dog. C-U-R, cur is dog. So according to you, how a dog can give you 3,000 ducats? Okay, shall I bend low and in a bondman's key with bated breath and whispering humbleness today? What you want? You want that I should pay myself. I shall become a slave in front of you, and then I should say, oh yes, Antonio, what is your request? I will completely pay you. Having all these things, you are thinking so. Fair sir, you spit on me Wednesday last. You respond on me such a day. Another time you called me dog, and for these courtesies I will lend you thus much money. So he told that you have done all this mischievous thing to me. After that, I am ready to lend you money. Antonio, I am as like to call thee so again. To spit thee again, to spurt thee too. If thou wilt lend this money, lend it not. As to thy friends, for when did friendship take? A bread for bear and better for his friends, but lend it rather to thine enemy, who if he break, thou mayest be the better faith exact the penalty. He's saying that, whatever things that did by me, I spit you again. I'm ready to spit you again. I'm ready to abuse you again. I'm ready to spurn you again. If you want to give money, you can give. Otherwise, your choice. If you want to give money as a friend, you can give. You are saying that you are showing your patience to us. So as a friend, you can give money without taking any interest, because this is my way of giving money without taking any interest. I am giving money to others. So that is a friendship way. So if you want to give money in a friendship way, you can give. Otherwise, you take money. You take interest and think that you are giving money to your enemy. And if your enemy is failed to pay your money, you can take penalty by your money. Shylock, why look you? How you stop? Okay, Shylock is also not less than Anthony. So see that how he is become angry. Like that expression he is giving. I would be friends with you and have your love. Forget the shame that you have stained me with. He's saying that I'm giving my love. I just want to make friendship to both of you. You are saying like that. I forget what you did to what you did with me. Supply your present wants and take no dwight of useless for my money, and you will not hear of me. This is kind I offer. Okay, so he is saying that what is the way of mine according to my way. The way I am giving money to somebody, I will apply here. Your presence need I will fulfill. So this is kind of offer I will give you. Basenio, this for kindness. So this is your kindness on page. Shylock, this kindness I will show. That types of thing only I will show. What is my type? C. What is my kindness? C. Go with me to a notary, seal me there. Your sign your single bond in a marriage spot. You know, khel mein in play time. Let us go to a notary officer, a legal officer, where you have to sign, you have to seal a bond. A bond you have to seal in front of a legal officer. What is the bond? That if you repay me not on such a day, in such a place, or sums or expressed in the condition, whatever condition that is expressed on that bond, if you are fail to repay me, what I will do? Let the fair feet be nominated for an equal bond of your fair flesh. You know the balance. See the balance. So whatever the weight of a pound or weight of a coin, I will take a fair flush of your body, flush and then pound. So I will take a cut of your pound body from where I will want. Okay, so I will the honor of taking my penalty like that. That is your penalty. If you will fail to give me or to repay my money, I will do like that. So this is my bond. If you are ready, you can sign. Otherwise, you tell your desire. Antonio is a somewhere a respectable person. He told, okay, content I am somewhere satisfied on that. I fail, I will seal to such a bond and say there is much kindness in you. He told that. See, this is your kindness. You are saying that there is a patience in you. You try to have patience. So this is your patience. This is your kindness you are talking about. Bassenio, you shall not seal to such a bond for me. I will rather devil in my necessity. You don't have to sign, Antonio. Whatever condition I have, I can live in my condition, but don't sign. Antonio says, "Why fear not man? I will not forfeit it. With these 2 months, there's some months before this bond expires, I do accept return for thrice 3 times the value of this bond." You know, you don't worry, because in 2 months only I will able to repay all the things. It will not take 3 months, and in 3 months I will able to give penalty as a 3 times more. So don't take tension of this bond. Shylock, oh Father Abraham, what these Christians are, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect the thought of others. Pray you tell me this. He's saying that, he's saying that, what about these Christians? They are now having suspense on me. They're making doubt on me. How? If he should break this day, what should I gain by the extracting of the forfeiture? Okay, he's making doubt on me. What are you do of the flesh of a man? Okay, there's a bond that in which Antonio's flesh will be taken. Also, he's saying that what can I do? A man's flesh. Okay, what is the need of that? I cannot sell it into the market. If that, see the line says, a pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable, means profitable, and profitable neither is not beneficial for me as well as profitable to for me. A flesh of muttons, beefs or goats, I say to buy his favor. I extend his friendship if he will take it, so if not, at it. So he's saying that there is no profit if I am going to take your flesh, your body's flesh. If it would be of mutton, beef or goat, so maybe that will be beneficial for me, but it will not give any types of help for me in future. So if you want to ready in this bond, it's okay. Otherwise, tata, bye bye. So what is the last page says? See the last page. And for my love, I will pray you not with me. Okay, according to me, whatever I am going, that is my style. So according to me, I am not going to go to do any wrong thing. Antonio, yes, Shylock, I will seal unto this bond. He is ready to sign. Shylock, then meet me forthwith at the notary's. Give him direction for this merry bond. He is talking about merry bond. According to Shylock, this is the merry bond. Okay. And I will go and post the ducate's estate. See to my house left in the fearful guard, who is an unthrifty knave. Okay, so in my house in which there is a guard who is keeping who is keeping take care of who is taking care of my all my money. So I am going to collect all my money for you. You also go and just complete the bond according to the bond what we have decided. Okay, I will be with you later. Antonio, hi thee, gentle dew. The Herbie will turn Christian, he grows kind. He told that, see that, okay, Shylock exit, and then he told to Bassanio, see Bassanio, he's showing his gentleness to us. Herbie is now going to turn into Christian, means he's showing his politeness to us. Antonio, come on in this there can be no dismay. Okay, he told that Antonio. Sorry, one line left. The Bassanio told Bassanio that I like not fair terms and a villainous mind. I cannot believe on that types of person like Shylock. Maybe such some mischievous thing is going on in his mind. I cannot agree on him. He told, okay, come on, friend, don't do anything. There cannot be, there can be no dismay. My ships can home a month before the day, so no need of fear. There is no reason for fear, because my ships can come home just after a month before, means in between 2 months it will come. So this was all about the text that we have in Act 1 Scene 3. So in this way we have completed Act 1 Scene 1, Act 1 Scene 2 and Act 1 Scene 3. In the next class we will go further. So if you have any doubt, student, you can ask. I just want to tell, at the ending part of all the scenes you have some questions. Try to solve all the question by you, because answers will not be given by you teachers. You have to solve all the things. If you have any doubt, we can consult it. So thank you so much and have a nice day.